Yeah, I get right to the racks. Then I make that shit back. Run up on me, get shot in the back.
It's your beautiful video, Scott Channel. Back another guys, today pops we got the insane beef between Norteño versus Sureño rappers, Lil TYS, Lazy Boy, CHITO, RANAS, and Lefty Gunplay. Shout out to that boy, Sticky Situations TV. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, he might have the best documentaries on YouTube.
Sticky!
We just did the Little Dinosaur
Sticky was the name that they gave me.
Okay, and we also dropped the CHITO RANAS one. So go check that out. Listen, Pops, are you ready for this?
Let's get ready to rumble!
Tell them the breakdown.
If it's your first time tuning in, subscribe to this channel. Request the content and then we react. Super dope channel because we cover hip hop from all over the world, man. From Europe down to the West Coast, from Northern Cali to Southern Cali, and all in between. Colorado, Utah, down to Florida. So subscribe to the channel, request the content, and we react. You can find us on JavenTV.com, hanging us out. Go check out our merch, our hats. We got a little bit of everything, all right?
It's Jerry TV. If you give me a Scott Channel, what's up, right?
Subscribe to Jerry TV.
No more talking. Sticky Situation TV. The Jacka, slowly, rest in peace. Wow, Big L. He got a lot of my favorite rappers on there, wow.
Really eerie intro, right?
Yeah, it's so fire. Who's that? Johnny Cash?
Yeah, sure. Let us know in the comments who that was.
Briz. Bro, I'm telling you, this guy's a good channel, bro. No glaze.
Let's get to it.
You already going out? You already going on tour? It ain't gonna be up north buses. I'm going up north. I'm going.
Bitch, you chasing stupid ass Norteño racing. You wearing red. I make you give me head.
Have you been to Sacramento yet?
Hell no, I ain't going out there unless I'm with CML. We ain't get. I'm out of bounds, baby. I stay down south.
I was gonna say, like, if you get booked up there, you gonna take the booking or no?
I'm taking the straps. I ain't going out there. I'm way out of bounds. I wouldn't want to touch grounds right there.
Yeah, but look, I like he's good interviews.
Yeah, he's a pretty solid staple of the West Coast
media. Yo, Pops, I didn't know Lefty this is the Norte this much ever. I did not know that. That's wild.
I mean, but he's smart enough not to go to Sacktown.
I'm taking the straps. I ain't going out there. I'm way out of bounds. I wouldn't want to even touch grounds right there.
Oh, wow.
I wouldn't. People on the blog saying that, oh, he's DC Norte. So what? I am DC Norte, and I would never go up there. I'm not stupid, and you would never come down here.
Okay, this is my question. I know a guy, and he's from a Mexican gang, right? He got NK tattooed on him.
That's feed me.
Huh?
That's right.
What is that? What would you assume that stands for?
I just mean that's right. Dead homies. F them dudes. On the gang, I'll never do a song with a Norteño.
You said I dissed you in my last song, I really didn't. Hey, Lefty, you a bitch, nah, I really did it.
Lefty Gunplay have had some back and forth.
Yeah, Frank.
Shout out, Lazy.
What did that start over?
One day I just woke up and he was just saying, hey, fuck Lazy Boy. I didn't even know where it came from. I was like, what? Like, it was nothing that happened before. It was just random.
Turn you to my child. Don't make me f your mama doggy style. Hey, Frankie Foreplay, you the dumbest nigga out of LA.
Let's band.
What's up, Rata? What's up with it, honey? I'm gonna wait for you outside, fool. Caught you slipping. You ready? You want them ones? Yeah? Fucking Rata, homie. Subscribe, fool. Cal Park, homie. It's North, nigga. Remember that, you suck ass nigga. This nigga's a rapper, this nigga's scary, nigga. Bitch ass.
So what do you think? Do you think CHITO was in the right by not reacting? Because he's gonna go to jail. He's at his probation office.
Yeah, he can't wild out there.
Yeah.
They both knew, they kept it cordial without watering it down too much. When they were outside, I'm sure something happened.
Yeah.
How we gon' catch you when your ass don't even be in state? You out the way up in LA thinking you a hella ball. Stepped out of bounds thinking he's safe, they did him hella cold.
What up, YouTube family? This is the Sticky Situation TV presents. Before we start the video,
I'm gonna speed it up. It's
make
45
sure you
minutes.
subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It really helps me out. And I'm on the road to 100K subscribers by the end of the year. So today, we're going to the west coast of the map in the state of California. there has always been a separation between northern Latinos and the southern Latinos in California, even before the gangs. The northern gang members are Norteños and the southern gang members are Sureños. For decades, there has always been a rivalry between the two gangs till this day due to prison gang war politics from the 1960s. Wow. To make it sound simple, the Sureños or Southerners from Southern California dominated and outnumbered the northern Latinos in the California prison systems. The southern gang members would become the notorious prison gang, the Mexican Mafia, and the northern Latinos would also start their own prison gang, Nuestra Familia, which means in Spanish, our family. The Mexican Mafia and Nuestra Familia would soon become rivals in prison in the late 60s. These northern and southern gang members would take their prison beef to the streets. To simply break it down, the northern part of California is dominated by Norteños and the southern part of California is dominated by Sureños. In Central California, you have a mixture of both gangs and even other gangs like the Bulldogs from Fresno who beefs with both gangs. In Northern California, the city of Oakland has a small gang called Border Brothers that stick to themselves and also beef with the Nortes and the Sureños that migrated to the city. These politics can get confusing. Although Southerners or Sureños come from Southern California,
he covered this in the CHITO RANAS documentary. Also, that's why it's kind of like seems repetitive. He just did his little clips, and we're gonna react to the full thing, though. All right, chat. So be with us if you've seen this again.
To Northern California, starting off their own hoods in certain cities, but this is not always the case. You have Sureño gangs who start off their own hoods in Northern California cities, who are straight born and raised in Northern California and don't even have any connections to Southern California. This would cause a big issue in some of these Northern California cities, since it was the North, and naturally Sureños don't come from Northern California. In Southern California, you will not see Norteños or Latinos from Southern California born and raised in Southern California randomly want to start and claim a Northern California gang. Norteños from California usually stay in Northern California unless they branch off to different cities and states, starting off their own hoods and setting up shop. Sacramento Sureño rappers CHITO RANAS and Jalisco are born and raised in Sacramento, California. From a Sureño hood called Howe Park, aka H.A.'s from Northern California, opened a successful cannabis brand and cannabis club, Backpack Boys, located in the LA area. Certain rappers like Lil Weirdo from San Diego would hate on Backpack Boys for no reason, which was strange because it is said that Lil Weirdo doesn't even gangbang and isn't an actual Sureño.
Yeah, everybody on this live know why we gonna do Backpack Boys. Everything else you said is all Gucci. It's A1. Backpack Boys, that's out the equation, though, my boy.
I got you.
Yeah, nah, yeah. Everything cool though. It's not Backpack Boys. We won't smoke that shit.
Nah, they're cool. They're cool. You know, it's all politics at the end of the day, man.
Yeah.
It's all politics.
There's an awkward silence, right?
Yeah. But yeah, bro, we gotta get something going.
There you go. We're Sureños, weirdos.
Yeah, fool. Don't be messing on my life, nigga.
That's why we said it's politics.
Well, they're what the people don't know a thing about gangbanging.
These southern rappers were not feeling the fact that Nortes were coming to LA starting a business. It is said that in prison, Nortes and Sureños have a peace treaty for now, but in the streets, they are still at it with each other. The rivalry with both gangs falls into the rap music. Lower Park rapper Lefty Gunplay started popping off in the rap game in 2023, who was also signed to OTR Records. The Sureño rappers were trying to catch up on the level that the Norteño rappers were on at the time. Lefty Gunplay started doing big numbers, hitting millions of views on YouTube, but this wouldn't last too long. Lefty Gunplay started falling off quick in his rap career, from millions of views on a few music videos to only reaching 100K views.
Lefty,
I think he's still relevant. I think definitely the Kendrick Lamar thing helped him.
But he wasn't known for his music. He was known for his interviews.
Yeah, for his antics.
Yeah.
The music even started declining itself. Fans would complain on the comments on how horrible the songs were. Lefty Gunplay started just freestyling on songs without putting any time into them. He went from fans thinking he was the next big Latino rapper from Southern California to people trolling him over his interviews and whack songs. He started averaging 50K views on most of his recent music videos on his YouTube channel. People would troll him about his interviews, saying that he was on crystal meth. It got to the point Lefty Gunplay would address all of this on interviews. He would complain about everyone trolling him and say that he wasn't on drugs. One time on an interview, he threatened to break the fingers of someone who went viral for drawing pictures of him. It got to the point that his interviews were doing more numbers than his music. Lefty Gunplay would jump on an interview and diss Nortes on No Jumper and on a bootleg Kev interview.
This is my question. I know a guy, and he's from a Mexican gang, right?
Don't tell him he's Lefty Gunplay.
He got NK tattooed on it.
That's female.
Huh?
That's right.
What is that? What would you assume that stands for?
I just mean that's right. Them homies, them dudes on the gang. I'll never do a song with a Norteño.
Okay,
that's about it.
That's what I thought it stood for too.
I would never do a song with a Norteño, dog. They diss the homies all the time. Them too. Prison's different. I'm not gonna talk about prison. That's a peace treaty. But out here, I'll never do a song with them.
Okay.
I'm from LA, dog. They will never do a song with me either. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. They made some good music, but I don't listen to the music. You know You know, they talented, but they diss the hood. As soon as they diss my believings in a song, I don't listen to it. I turn it off, boom. I don't want to listen to any red flag Norteño shit. I listen to Southsiders. I support Mexicans out here, and that's what I am. I got Southside all over me, dog. I will never listen to a Norteño. To the dude that had the NK tattooed, that's right.
Have you been to Sacramento yet?
Hell no, I ain't going out there unless I'm with CML. We ain't get, I'm out of bounds, baby, on the gang. I ain't going with Chito. I ain't going with them. I ain't going with nobody. I stay down south.
I was going to say, like, if you get booked up there, you going to take the booking or no?
I'm taking the straps. I ain't going out there. I'm way out of bounds. I wouldn't want to even touch grounds right there.
Oh.
I wouldn't. People on the blog saying that, oh, he's DC Norte. So what? I am DC Norte, and I would never go up there. I'm not stupid, and you would never come down here.
Well, I've noticed like a lot of the OGs are uniting from the south.
I don't want to speak on the OGs. I don't speak on prison politics. Prisons. The streets is the streets. But I talk about music. We're talking music wise. Whatever they got going. Hey, I listen to that. My politics are different. I don't speak on that.
Right.
So what I speak on though is music wise. People say Norteños are better than Southside rappers.
He's like looking the other way.
Not even looking at bootleg Kev.
Music, they're not. They're hard. I don't bump none of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And they stay dissing the homies. So why is everybody all butthurt that I'm saying fuck them? Because they stay dissing us. You know what I'm saying? They stay dissing us, calling us. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. To each is his own. I'm gonna make music for my side. Hey, shout out to the world, man. Blue Devil. I like the way he puts it. He just keeps it real, dog. And he makes me see it the way that I see it, but I just can't get the words out. But he just like, it's a big topic. It's everybody saying Lefty says I would never do a song with him. I would never go up there and go to their side of town. And I don't think they would ever come down south. I never seen him Norteño. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna say nothing. It's another subject. I never leave it like that.
Lefty Gunplay said on the Bootleg Kev interview that Nortes won't come to LA, and he was about to say that he never seen a Norteño in LA. Also, a video clip of Lefty Gunplay came out of him dissing Nortes, and specifically San Jose rapper Lazy Boy. 3 days later, Lazy Boy pulled up to LA and did a no jumper interview after Lefty Gunplay.
Nah, I'm against face tattoos. I just don't like how it looks. It doesn't look good.
You wouldn't get a face tattoo?
It doesn't look good. I never seen a fire ass face tattoo. It's like, oh, I'll get that one. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like them.
Right.
Said Nortes won't come out to LA.
You in?
You already going out? You already going on tour? It ain't gonna be up north buses. I'm going up north. I'm going. Hey, no.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie. This is why I'm like, why did like shout out to Real 4 Nick and like Seven Let Us Out. They're Norteños from Sacramento. You remember they said, what the fuck is Lefty Gunplay? Whatever. They said that or whatever. But now I understand, like he was going crazy on the Norteños, and that's why probably helped his buzz too. Because he was just dissing the Norteños, and then people in NorCal were like, who the fuck is this guy? You know what I'm saying?
He also making it clear he'll never go up there.
Yeah, I don't blame him, right?
I'm going on tour with Lil Weird on May 17th. Anything they gotta go up north, I ain't going there. Lazy boy, you. That's my role.
I didn't know all this. Wow.
You're talking about me, big dog. We in LA. KJ gang, let's say. And we're going wild.
The Gunplay have had some back and forth.
Yeah, Frank.
What did that start over?
One day I just woke up and he was just saying, hey, fuck Lazy Boy. I didn't even know where it came from. I was like, what? Like it was nothing that happened before. It was just random. I don't know why. I think he was like doing a little interview outside, like a little like quick 5-minute interview or something. Some guy standing on the street.
You got that pissy go.
I think he said something like, they ain't gonna come down here. They know better. But the funny part was I already had no jumper booked, and he said that like 3 days before I came down here. That was my first time down here. Yeah, but man, like honestly, he just smoked out, man. I was just having fun. You know what I'm saying? Playing back a little bit.
Right. So you responded a little bit here and there, right?
Yeah, I don't start nothing. I'll respond, but I won't start it. But then I started seeing, so me and him do that. It goes viral. We start trending on TikTok and all that, right? And all of a sudden I see all the other guys saying, oh, I'm gonna diss Lazy too, so he could make me go viral too. But I was like, nah, it ain't that easy. You know what I'm saying?
After Lazy Boy came to LA untouched, Lefty Gunplay felt some type of way about it and had an issue with Adam22 for letting Nortes on his platform. He spoke about his frustration on an interview.
You want to talk about some real shit? I don't like all these Norteños coming down here. I don't. Straight up. I'll say it how I say it. I don't give a I'm gonna say it. That shit ain't cool with me, dog. It's not. I don't like it. It bothers me. That's all I gotta say. It bothers me. It bothers the out of me. That shit bothers me, dog. Like,
you be having different faces, right?
I don't like all these fools coming down here.
So you don't feel like that they would embrace you up there?
No.
So of course not.
No. Hell nah. Hell nah. It's like, I just don't agree with that shit. I don't agree with the no jumper shit. The way that they're bringing them over here, I'm cool off that shit.
But he's a media platform, and just because No Jumper's in LA, he's not like he's a Sureño having Norteños on his platform. Adam's just a new dude from like New Hampshire or some shit like that, and he just happens to have a media platform office in Southern California.
In theory, but these guys really live in that shit.
Yeah, I know.
We interview them, but they live in it.
Like 7 or 8.
His sense is his sense.
I do one back. what I'm saying? I don't like it. It's like, and they're trying to pin it on me, man. Like I'm the one that's doing this. But nah, I'm not. It is what it is. I don't like it, and I'm not okay with it. I gotta figure it out.
Little Weirdo just made a diss track too, right? Him and Lazy Boy been going back and forth.
Who? Him and who?
Lazy Boy. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the name. I think.
That fool something else, man. Shout out to Weirdo, man. But yeah, the dude, that fool something else, man. I be seeing what he be talking about. Him, all them dudes. I'm cool. I heard Rico Too Smooth came down here to LA. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already came down here to LA. I was in Utah, like, but I really want to talk to Adam 22 and just be like, what's going on with this, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because if they're going to treat me the same way, I can't go up north and go do a business cipher. Why the you get to come down south to do a no jumper 22? Why the ain't I tripping with my homeboys? You know what I'm saying? Why am I going over there 100 deep with the essays and with your It's just,
why his teeth look like that, doesn't it?
Those are gross.
I don't want to go up there either.
I was about to say, he tripping me out. They like, yo, who edited this?
The sticky situation.
Sticky situation. He look evil, bro.
Essays and with your It's just, I'm out here tripping. I don't want him down here. I don't want to go up there either, but I don't want him down here.
Was that the main cause for you and Adam kind of having some back and forth going?
I don't got a problem with Adam. I just got a problem with what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't realize what the he's doing. You know what I'm saying? And just the way he's f***ing with the money flow. That's all I gotta say. He's f***ing with my money flow. With everybody's money flow down here. Like if I f***ing allowed it, like if I didn't know that he was gonna go that day, like if I f***ing knew that homeboy was gonna go to no jumper that day, you don't think I would've went over there with 100 motherfuckers over there and parked in the front?
Norte rapper from Santa Rosa, Benz from the Rose, did a No Jumper interview where he spoke about Lefty Gunplay. He challenged Lefty Gunplay to a rap cypher battle and a fight for money. Also mentioned that Lefty Gunplay was messaging Gold Toast trying to get signed to his label and to do business with them.
I'm ready to put my money up against it on some cyber shit.
Oh, I like that idea.
I mean, that's just how I rock. I be putting my money where my mouth is.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I'm just saying, you know, I don't like to say nothing.
10 bands on.
Shit, I might have to keep it true blue and put some money on Lefty Gunplay if we're gonna have a cipher though.
Bruh, I'll eat that true blue.
Man, come on, I got 10 for you.
That's my boy from back in the day.
Who?
Lefty.
You just met that quit playing.
I might need that 10 bands running.
Lefty, quit playing, bruh.
We did some time together.
Quit playing, my I'll chew that up and spit him out.
Yeah, lyrically.
Oh God.
Lyrically.
Man, I'll beat that ass. Physically. I'll walk you like a dog.
We can do another 10 on that.
Damn.
In the boxing ring. So we'll do 10 in the boxing ring. 10 in cypher. I got it right now. What we doing?
10 bands on the cypher, nigga. 10 bands on a boxing match. I'll walk you like a dog, nigga.
Right. Friendly. Okay.
Oh God.
As long as it's friendly.
Nah, it's business. It's money involved.
Let's get some money.
Right.
It's money involved. I'll treat that like a little ass boy.
I don't know. Lefty goes hard. I might have to invest in my boy.
That nigga, bro, invest in that nigga. Put your money up. I'll let it take your money.
I need a couple dollars right now.
I might have to.
Come on, bro. I'm not mad at niggas, bro. Like, I'm not mad at Lefty, nigga. I seen this shit. I watched his little Eminem freestyle. I was like, okay, this nigga kind of cool for a motherfucker, you feel me? So I'm like, he not bad, you feel me? But when it comes to this shit, though, you can't fuck with me and my niggas, period. Nigga, none of my niggas are up north, you feel me? That's, nigga, on God, nigga, you can't fuck with me and my niggas, bro. We do this too crazy, nigga. We too saucy, nigga. We
Shout out to them, though.
Shout out to
You
them.
promoting that merch, though.
You promoting that merch. Yeah, but that's the money. That's the money behind the scene. Let's put the merch out here while y'all talk.
Yeah. We set trends, nigga. We trailblazers. You feel me, nigga? Follow our shit, my nigga.
You support all this? You support this
Look at
campaign he's running here?
Man, everybody's good, but you know, our flavor, we got a good flavor.
We got
good
flavor, my nigga.
I support all my people. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Texas. I'm in Houston. I'm a Frisco cat.
Frisco,
you know what
nigga.
I'm saying? I got love for LA. And I support all my Latinos. I'm here to build opportunities, resources, and put everybody on the map.
So you're trying to be inclusive and bring everybody together.
Everybody do their thing.
But you're surrounded by a lot of people that are kind of trying to divide.
I'm from Northern California. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let everybody do their thing, but my goal, when you come across Gold Toes, I'm gonna help us get to the top.
Not too long after the No Jumper interview with Bands, Lefty Gunplay drops a diss called Blueprint, where he mentions Lazy Boy, Rico Too Smooth, and responsive Bands from the Rose and Gold Toes over the No Jumper interview. Lefty Gunplay also said in the diss that it was the other way around and Gold Toes wanted to sign him. This would start a whole back and forth with a few Norte rappers and a few Southside rappers. Bands from the Rose clapped back with a vicious diss to Lefty Gunplay called The Frank Story, where he not only dissed the hell out of Lefty Gunplay, but he went to his hood and filmed a whole video out there. Bands from the Rose went to the same liquor store that Lefty Gunplay goes to on his music video and even filmed in front of his mother's house. Bands was only too deep out in Lefty's hood filming a diss to him in broad daylight. The music video did big numbers on YouTube, reaching over 1 million within a couple weeks. Lefty didn't respond to Bands with another diss, but he did another interview where he responded to Bands from the Rose accepting his fate. He also spoke about Bands from the Rose's diss and spoke his frustration about him dissing his mother.
But I don't give a what they say. Like I'm not gonna sell out, and I got a problem with till the day that I die. You know what I'm saying? And one day I'm gonna see him at a concert. I feel like that's just the way it is. But I got a problem with him, and I'll never drop the beef because there's some things you just can't.
You're gonna see him at a concert. You're gonna fight, and then nobody make money.
Yeah.
Just chill, Lefty. You smarter than that. Get your money, bro.
Disrespecting my half off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But F anything else. Like, just that part.
Got serious. That fool could literally get paid nothing, and you could get paid $5 million to do a song.
That's his best song.
And it would still benefit him more than it would benefit
That's his
you.
best song though. That's his best song where he's talking about me because everybody wants to see what the talking about. I got a lot of. I'm just gonna leave it at this. I got a lot of phone calls from the pen. You know what I'm saying? From my people, and they're just like, we want to make sure no innocent people get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Leave it at rap. But that shit was very disrespectful, dog. Cause
that part.
To bring somebody's mom into it, like I'm tripping, fool. Like for a long time, and I get all these messages like, you're not gonna go back. I'm not gonna go back when you tell me to go back. When I want to go clap back, I'm gonna clap back. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm making this for pop. By me talking about him, like, you know what I'm saying? Like 10K for Cypher, give me 50K for Cypher. We'll run that fade right now. Give me 50K for the fade, and we'll run it right now.
Why didn't I have it done yet?
25,000 for a fade, 10,000. You bum. You're a bum. 50,000, I'll run a fade right now. Yeah, homies, I will. 50,000, I'll run a fade right now. Security, everybody, everything's all set up. Give me 50 bands, and I'll run a fade with him. Pay-per-view that shit. I'll beat that for up, dog.
Why don't just come to New York?
Jimmy TV.
Bring one person. Y'all get to bring one person each. Come to New York. You know,
y'all could do that shit in my backyard. New York, Lucha Zone.
Work out.
Yes.
In like 30 days.
We gotta set it up.
30 days. Man, tell Gotos I said 50 bands for the fade. Gotos run that shit up. And you tell him. I never try to sign. I never try to sign with. Hey, one last thing. I never try to sign with you, Gotos. You try to sign me, dog. You try to sign me, my boy. I was shitting in my pad before I signed with OTR, and he called me. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to sign me. And I said, let me think about it real quick. I remember at that time I called Benji Roll, like, man, and I didn't do it. I couldn't do it. So for him saying that, I'm trying to say, like, yeah, I'm keeping it respectful, big dog and all that. Yeah, because he's older. I'm keeping it respectful on that tip. You know what I'm saying? But I never signed with mother. I could have signed with him like the rest of these weenie ass. Sign with him. I ain't a sellout. I could never do that. I wouldn't be Lefty Gunplay if I did that.
OG LA rapper Big Hit did an interview with Lefty Gunplay saying that he spoke to Bands and he squashed the beef between Bands and Lefty. But Lefty went on another interview saying that he didn't mean none of that and that he's still tripping on Bands. Norte rapper from San Jose, Lazy Boy, clapped back at Lefty Gunplay with a diss called Bluebird, where he also dissed Little Weirdo, CHITO Ranas, and Bozo. Lazy Boy disses CHITO Ranas' best friend Jalisco without saying his name in the song. Lazy Boy also raps that he didn't diss Lefty Gunplay in the past, which Lefty Gunplay claimed on a video. The song Bluebird was definitely a Bay Area hit and has reached almost 1 million views independently. The reason Lazy Boy dissed Bozo was because Bozo went on Camp Capone to do an interview and randomly dissed him for coming down to LA to do an interview with No Jumper. Bozo also had an issue with OG Sureño rapper Baldacci for not pushing an issue and tripping on the Frisco OG Goldtoes when he went out to LA to shoot a music video with Jenny 69. Baldacci is an OG Sureño from Florencia 13 that linked with Goldtoes that day of the music video to show his respect to Goldtoes and welcoming him to LA without any issues. Bozo was not happy about Baldacci for keeping it respectful and friendly with Goldtoes.
Recently brought his first Northerner.
Oh yeah,
No Jumper.
The other side. But yeah, he brought that goofy ass fool in there, man. You know, drama sells, right? It's like you know, you want to bring the opposition and you want to create the good guy and the villains, you know what I'm saying? Always, because it makes for good drama, you know what I mean? So I think that he brought the you know, that dude up there, man, and he brought the wrong one, you know what I'm saying? Like if he's gonna bring somebody up there, he needs to bring somebody with poise, man, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that can handle that type of pressure and handle that type of calling, you know what I'm saying? Like, little dude didn't know what he was talking about, you know what I mean? He went up there nervous, you could tell, you know what I'm saying? Body language says a lot about a person, you know what I'm saying? All I saw was uncertainty in his eyes, man, the he was saying, and you know, the topics they were bringing up, like, it was an attempt to stir and maybe have a lot of us after on IG, like, oh, dude, good, but, you know, like I've said it before, man, like, we've defeated that side a long time ago, you know what I mean? So, to us, they come this way because they need this way. You understand what I'm saying? It's like when you ain't popping, dog, in your city, like, you know, when it ain't moving in your city, you got to go where it is popping. You know what I mean? Because we don't leave LA, we don't leave Cali. We don't leave the southern side of Cali when we have to make our moves. You know, like where we're from and what we do will always be the mecca of gangsterism and gangbanging. You know what I'm saying? Like the South Side established this shit in forever. We will be the face of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool, man. You know, it's cool at the G Leagues when it comes to the major leagues, dog. But you know, they ain't got no Kobe over there. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no LeBrons over there. You know what I mean? So that's why they come on our side to try and you know, try and garnish that respect, you know what I mean, and that admiration, you know, but they ain't never gonna happen, dog. I mean, that's an old story. It's a book that everybody's read, you know what I mean? And I mean, I don't get offended by it, you know what I mean? It's part of the game, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta bring something that can let their nuts hang, man, you know what I mean? And have something to say at least, so.
Also, Goldtoes.
Yeah.
He shot the music video down here.
Yeah, he shot the music video down here, man. It was a pretty, it was a big deal, right? Like it seemed like
Well,
it was
who's
a big deal.
Goto? I guess he's like an OG Norteño guy.
He just said the dude that he's like, yo, I'm from
I know, but I'm just guys.
He's a record label. He's a record label dude.
All right.
We're gonna
It seemed
interview.
like it was a
Let's
hidden
interview
message,
Gotos,
but
bro.
once
OG.
again, dog, like another goofball, and it's unfortunate because he's a grown man, he's older than me, you know what I'm saying? And you would think that with that type of experience and longevity in the game that he's had, he would have worried more about, bringing talent to the table and a product that's worth viewing instead of, trying to, I don't know, insult us or try to let his nuts hang where he can't, you know what I mean? It was a failed attempt, Jenny 69 ain't nobody, you know what I mean? Like, she's just a overrated, glamorized slut, you know what I mean? If you ask me, you know what I'm saying? So,
I think she's a rapper, Jenny 69. I think I heard of her, Mexican rapper. Damn, that's fucked up.
Glamorized slut, you know what I mean? If you ask me, you know what I'm saying? So, to come down here, man, and then, like Baldacci got drug into it, you know what I'm saying? He did a cameo, and I spoke to him about it. He was like, look, bro, like, it wasn't like that, you know what I mean? I wasn't invited. I pulled up. When I pulled up, I saw what was going on. So I felt like I should show face, you know what I mean? And let it be known that, like, one of us was present, you know what I mean? And unfortunately for him, though, the homies ain't trying to hear that, The homies want to see him slap the out of somebody, especially with such a menacing face and name behind himself. It's like, when you're the face of LA, what do you think, dog? You think about a monstrous gangbanger, you know what I mean? So his gentleman-like way of dealing with things didn't really resonate the way that he was hoping to, you know what I mean? And it is what it is, you know what I mean? I don't hold it against him, I get it, He's a grown man and he was trying to show maturity, you know what I'm saying? But streets ain't trying to see no maturity.
Streets
Streets
want
want to see the
violence.
opposite of that, Especially when it's us against them, you know what I mean? They want to see blood, you know what I mean, run through the streets, as they should.
After the music video of Gotos, Baldacci was catching heat over it, so he spoke on his Instagram saying he has no hate for Nortes. Southsiders definitely had changed their styles in these new days, and some feel that they are copying the Norte swag, from lingo to dressing to rapping a certain way on certain beats. Northerners have their own style because they come from a whole different planet than Sureños. Black and brown people are raised together in Northern California, and they have never been segregated, having race wars like they do in Southern California. Even in the 90s, Goldtoe started his label Black and Brown Entertainment that showed the unity with black and brown people in the Bay Area. In Northern California, they always had their own identity and never always been choloed out, from the way they talk to the way they dress. For years, the Sureños would say that the Nortes are wannabe blacks in Northern California. The reason why they would say this is because it wasn't rare to see a Northerner with gold teeth or dressed in some fly drip and not always fitted in some Dickies or Cortez. The blacks and Latinos come from the same culture in Northern California. That's what made such a difference between the North and the South.
Yeah.
But lately, in these new days, things have changed in Southern California. Sureño rapper Peso even said in interviews that he separated himself from the LA sound and picked up the North flow after being inspired by rappers like Mozzie.
I kind of like separated myself from the LA sound though, and everybody could agree with that. Like, I don't sound like a LA rapper.
Right.
Like, I picked up the North flow.
That's how you define it?
Yeah, for sure.
Who's the rappers that you listen to that you think actually influence your flow?
Mozzie. For sure.
Yeah, that is kind of your flavor. It's like a young ass Mozzie.
Yep, and I already got 2 songs with him too.
Even rappers like
genuine,
Phoenix Flexin and OGZ from Shoreline Mafia adopted the
Yeah,
Northern
he could
Cali
just be like, well, I'm creating this new flow now. Like, you don't have to say that.
Yeah.
He just said one person.
Shout out to Pesos. Keep it a stack. Keep it a thousand.
Sacramento rapper Rico Too Smooth spoke about this topic on an interview.
Doing a Southerner recently, and he said that one of his issues with up north is he feels like the Mexicans up north basically dress like black dudes. The music is more like black dudes, and to him that is not necessarily indicative of being like proud of your own race.
Being proud of your race.
And even like the N-word thing, which I actually thought was a decent point. Like, if you're really all about your race, why are you out here saying a word that is like obviously correlated with the black race?
Yeah, nah, he had a point, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I would expect that response from a person like that if you're from out here, and if this is really all you know.
That's a dope hoodie. Send me
I'm
that
not
hoodie.
gonna hold you
Rico.
accountable for that because this is what you know, and this is what you see from over there. Our shit was already rooted, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't even want to say rooted because we have that deep Chicano culture. If you look back into, you know what I'm saying, the 70s and the 60s, and the only thing that happened with us is that we looked at the style as like, we're not going to be ashamed of it, but it's time to evolve. So a lot of us really kind of like mixed the two cultures in both, because a lot of us had neighborhoods where we grew up in where it was blacks right there, and we didn't funk with these niggas out there, you feel me? It was more like we all kicked it. They struggling, they thugging, nigga, we thugging on the block too. Like, we had like a mutual understanding.
Yeah, that is the difference between the North and the South. The North, they're more like, they're not segregated, I noticed. I feel like Southern California, it's more like segregated cities.
And I'm sure they do have their race issues, but
yeah,
the South is more established. Like, you know, this
Like-
group here, that group there.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. There might be a couple of little bang outs or whatever, but for the most part, it was never super racial like that, where it was like them is Mexicans and woo woo. Like everybody knows, especially where I come from, Sacramento, it's a melting pot. So you got every color in that bitch. But that go back to what I was saying originally, saying is that we formed the two cultures together, you feel me? And we felt like that was the only way to really evolve. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, those are our deep roots, but we're with these niggas 24/7, you feel me? And we ain't funking with these like y'all do. You know what I'm saying? We know now that now that time has evolved and shit doesn't change. A lot of the black and Mexican funk ain't as like super like how it was. But like I said, I was in YA, so I seen how it was. They used to call me all types of N-words and all types of shit. So I'm like, you can't tell me anything about anything, because any of my people, we go up in there and shit, like we was mostly cool with the blacks. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the homies, I want to say this too. When I say we evolving, I want to say like Sacramento and Bay Area and Stockton and places like in the closer Central Valley area. As you get closer to like deep Central Valley, like Fresno and Porterville and Visalia, they barely started evolving too. So I would say that they had like a little standoffish too, because certain homies would go get locked up and they'd be like, you fools are from Sac? Like you're from the Bay? And you could tell we're different, you feel me? Like I guess we're the ones that really had that like multilingual type going on. So even them being from Tulare County or whatever the case may be, and them still being homies, they still had a problem with it at first too. But like I said, as time went on,
that's crazy. Tulare County is where
evolving.
Tommy Guns and Demon are from.
Oh, right.
So he's talking about dudes from the Central Valley.
They're more Mexican based.
Well, they're more southern.
Right, they
Like
wear dickies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like in music, if we want to rap, and we got to have some type of sauce. You can't just be all hella stiff, super serio. Like that's just facts, because nobody really wants to listen to that shit. And that's one of the main reasons why you see a lot of their artists is evolving, is because they recognize that. So the whole thing was like, you're saying that, but you're
that is true. One thing I would say about the Mexican rap politics and rap scene is you guys are, well, it has evolved, but even to this day, you still got the rappers who are like, I'm super thugged out. Like I notice a lot of black gangs and black music creators, rappers, they're more like willing to dance. I'm sure, not every black rapper I'm saying, but like, it's more like free. I feel like the Mexican...
Yeah, you got a good point. The Mexican side is like more
like
serious,
structured, serious,
like I'll hurt you kind of rapper.
That is true. Especially like Brownside. I'm thinking about Brownside, how he was, the gang related in that song.
Yeah, they were dead ass.
Yeah.
Here evolving with us. So what is the beef about? Get at your little niggas. They're saying nigga a lot evident now. They're not as racist as it was. They're rapping on Northern Cali beats. They're coming with a little sauce. They don't wear super dickies, choloed up.
Speaking about Rico Too Smooth, he also did a CHITO RANAS diss and filmed the whole music video in Howe Park, which is Chito's hood. In the intro of the song, he plays the news from the Jalisco murder in San Jose.
How we gon' catch you when your ass don't even be insane? You out the way up in LA thinking you a hella bold. Stepped out of bounds thinking he's safe, they did him hella cold.
Sureño rapper Rowdy Rag said in an interview that if he ever worked with a Norte, it would be Rico Too Smooth. But Rico respectfully declined over the politics. Nortes and Sureños spread it all over the United States. They are heavily in states like Colorado.
It's Jerry TV, Fear Scott channel. We out there.
And I know how it gets, so I gotta stay low now, move my knot. I don't trust no nigga, I don't trust no man, ain't no friends, everybody get shot. You never know how nigga gon' throw, I'm hitting the flow with a couple of shots. You better move, you better duck, either way to go, you'll get got.